What's up, smart homers? My name's Aaron, and in this video I want to show you guys the ThirdReality Smart Mechanical Keyboard MK1. This thing is not only a solid mechanical keyboard, but it's also a Matter certified smart home device. In this video I'm going to show you the device itself, and then I'm going to show you how to connect it to Home Assistant. Now, ThirdReality did send this keyboard to me to test out, but they didn't tell me anything I should say about it, didn't see this video ahead of time, and as always, it's going to be an honest review. Let's start with the hardware. The MK1 uses a compact 10 keyless layout with 87 keys, and it has a wired USB-A connection for stable performance. Typing on it feels great thanks to the yellow mechanical key switches, smooth, linear, and pretty quiet. I don't think there's a membrane in the deck, so you get more of a thock than some of the creamier keyboards you might like. Still pretty nice though. This keyboard has some style too, as it comes with RGB lighting. It has 44 RGB lighting modes built in: waves, pulses, breathing effects, and all the rest. And you can control brightness and animation speed directly from the keyboard using function key combinations. Or you can dig deeper using their online configuration tool for custom colors and lighting styles that match your smart home setup. The keyboard controls are pretty simple. You just hold the function key, and then you can press up or down to change the brightness of the LEDs, and right or left to change the RGB mode. Holding the function key and pressing the page up or page down button will change the speed of the current effect. The best part of this keyboard though is the smart side. The MK1 is Matter certified over Wi-Fi, meaning it's going to connect locally to Matter compatible smart home systems. This includes Home Assistant, of course, but also SmartThings and Apple Home. You don't need any extra hubs as long as you have a Matter controller in your network. Since I use Home Assistant, I'm going to show you how to connect it there and how it looks on that platform. First thing is to make sure that your phone and Home Assistant are on the same Wi-Fi network, and to make sure that you have the Home Assistant companion app on your phone. Next, we need to put the keyboard into pairing mode, and there's a couple ways to do it. We can do that by unplugging the keyboard's USB cable, then plugging it back in. And you should see the escape key blink blue for 5 seconds, telling you that it's in pairing mode. Even if it stops blinking, it's still in pairing mode, and it stays in pairing mode for about 15 minutes. If you don't want to unplug it, you can instead hold down the function key and then hold the pause key, and then while holding both of those, hold spacebar. Hold them for 3 seconds and you should see the escape key blinking again. Now we open up the Home Assistant app on our smartphone, go to Settings, Devices and Services, Add Matter Device. Scan the QR code on the back of the keyboard and follow the on-screen steps to complete the setup. In Home Assistant, you can see that you get 12 button entities, and these can be used for triggering actions in your smart home. To send a command, you press the dedicated Matter key, and while holding that, press functions 1 through 12 for each of the different buttons. When triggered, the LED's key is going to light up green and stay that way for 5 seconds, just to confirm that an action was sent. From what I can see, there's almost no delay from the keyboard to Home Assistant, which is really cool. No dealing with janky connections or poor signal. The web tool that I mentioned before for setting up lighting effects can be found at mk1.3reality.com. Once you go there, it'll begin searching for devices, and when it says Authorize Device, click that button and then choose your keyboard from the pop-up that appears. Once you're in, you're going to see 5 tabs along the left side, and though I'm not going to go into all of the details of the setup page, there's quite a bit of customization. You can remap the keys, program custom macros, and customize the lighting effects. There's not as much customization of the lighting effects as you get with the Corsair keyboards, but you do have plenty of effects to choose from, and you can even customize things like the caps lock indicator, things like that. So that's kind of it, and overall I have to say that the concept here is really cool, and that's what I want to focus on. They're thinking outside of the box, and who wouldn't want a keyboard to talk directly to Home Assistant? That's so cool. Currently, to control scenes in my office from my desk, I'm using an Elgato Stream Deck or some off-brand ones that are similar, but those actually use a couple of other programs on the computer to get to Home Assistant. And having something that's directly connected via Matter is awesome. This was actually the easiest device I've ever paired with Home Assistant via Matter, and it actually restored my faith in the Matter standard as a whole, so props to ThirdReality for that. The ability to do all of this from this keyboard and to know that there's no cloud connectivity is awesome, but I do question the connection to the mk1.3reality.com to set up the lighting effects. I shouldn't have to go to any kind of web page for that. As far as hardware quality goes, it's okay for the price point. but I still wouldn't choose it to daily drive over my Ala F99, which is the creamiest keyboard I've ever used, and I absolutely love it. It's 10 keyless too, so it doesn't have a number pad, and I use my number pad all the time, so that's something I couldn't live without. It would be nice to see them make a new version with the number pad, just in case you wanted that, but still pretty cool. One other thing I'd love to see is some dedicated macro buttons rather than just having to use the keys that are there. Having to hold the matter key and then press the functions 1 through 12 is two-handed and is one extra step that you'd have to take if you had a dedicated macro key. An example of a device that has these dedicated keys is the Corsair K55. It's just one of the ones that I've used in the past. But having some dedicated keys for matter control would be a lot cooler than having to press a combination of keys. One other thing to note, as far as I know, the key switches are not hot swappable, so you are stuck with the yellows, so you don't really get to customize it if you decided you wanted a different type. I do think the MK1 is a rare find, a mechanical keyboard that also acts as a smart home control panel. If you're deeply into Home Assistant or one of the other platforms that supports Matter, this is a great way to streamline your workflow in your home office environment directly from your desk. So, question for you guys. What do you think of this thing? Do you think this thing is gimmicky, or do you think it actually could serve some real function in the real world? Let me know in the comments, and if you're into unique smart home devices as well as Home Assistant as a whole, definitely hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified when new videos come out, because I have more on the way. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.